results.
Just tapping in to say, while we're all focusing on the DNC, the imaginary state is committing massacres. While we're all focused on the DNC, the imaginary state is committing massacres. Period. While we're all focused on the DNC, there are Kenyan troops in Haiti right now carrying out imperial ends. Period. While we all focus on the DNC and AOC, there are children dying and starving in Sudan. So I understand, the news cycle is what it is. The trending topic is what it is. We're going to talk about the DNC because the DNC is happening and it is literally directly attached to our political process. Duh. And also, we know that the imaginary state uses the times when we are most distracted to commit the worst atrocities possible. Okay? So, yes, keep talking about the DNC. Yes, keep talking shit to AOC. Do all the things and make sure that the things that we're actually advocating for are staying in the algorithm as well. Period. Oh, yes, and a big special shout out to all of my comrades of the DNC holding it down, disrupting shit, fucking shit up. Fuck the state, fuck the police, and fuck Kamala Harris. Period.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the latest episode of Andre the Man Show. I'm your host, Andre Morton, and Andre the Man Show is exclusively on the ATP Network. You can catch the ATP Network on YouTube and Rumble. Rockfin coming soon, and also you can follow the ATP Network Twitter. Is right here on the bottom of your ticker. It says ATP Network on Twitter. The handle is at ATP Network 247. And also, too, y'all, welcome to the new member of the ATP Network, Damien. His handle is at Thano 1490. And follow him on Twitter. Yeah, Thano 1490. And his cash app is $DC Thano 14. So any amount appreciated, and also donate to my best friend and she put up with my shit. I'm not a perfect guy. It's good to have somebody you can trust. Ty Peasant is the only person that I can trust. I thought I had kinship cousins and my family. I can't even trust my family, man. Like your blood family. It's a shame, but donate to her cash app as well. Right there on the bottom of your screen. $ at Liz4285. And also the publicist. He's still going through financially, man. Try to help as much as I can. I know I haven't promoted them they stuff lately. I was just trying to hurry up and be within the 1 hour of the motherfucking limit to post pre-recorded video on StreamYard. But donate to our publicist K via Cash App. His his Cash App tag is capital IBARA 11. So yeah, y'all, that was Afeni. She's right. I haven't really been focusing on the DNC this past week, last week, because it really is, to be honest with you, a waste of time. Electoralism, due to duopoly, I'm gonna say that is a waste of time, because we obviously know the duopoly don't help the American people. The duopoly, they have bosses, like Stephen A. Smith said, they have bosses to listen to. While you donating your $27 to them, they get millions of dollars in PACs, political action committees, to do the bidding for the oligarchs. So keep that in mind. And also too, man, there's still a genocide happening in Gaza, man. Never stop talking about Gaza. My homework for you guys, Ty Peasant had this good idea to do that. My homework for you guys is keep talking about Gaza, man. The way I talk about Gaza is through pictures and tweets and videos. You can do it through Spaces. So I see some of you guys host Spaces on Twitter talking about Gaza, which is dope. You can tweet about it, do videos, man. Make a TikTok. I'm gonna be more active on Twitter. I've been ghosting everybody because of my selfishness. My friends, the few I got, especially Ty Pez and others, Marty, Kaiba and all them, they have my best interests at heart, and I've been ghosting them. So yeah, I know she tired of me apologizing. I mean, she like, this fool crazy as hell. I don't know, man. I'm just a softie. That's all. Oh man. So yeah. Shout out to Afeni, man. Her TikToks are a masterclass. She deserves more attraction, but you know how these social media platforms is, man. They don't want us talking about this stuff. Even TikTok, to be honest with you, because TikTok messes with some of my content. Like I had a video of yeah, it was a violent video, but I had a disclaimer on the video. I said violent, trigger warning, trigger warning, violence, and they still took the thing down. So I ain't gonna even pull it back up. Then they gave me a warning. If I post it again, I'm gonna get a strike, just like YouTube, copyright strike, or just, I guess, a strike in general. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, man. Keep talking about Palestine. Keep talking about Haiti. Keep talking about Congo. Don't stop talking about it, man. They want us to stop talking about it. That's why the DNC had that thing. I thought the DNC was supposed to have a virtual convention, but apparently they didn't. And shout out to the protesters out there, man. I know Nick and Rome was out there. JD was out there. Not JD Vance. I'm another JD, the podcaster / comedian JD. Kit Cabello was out there. Harlan's Media. I need to get with Kit Cabello. I want him on my show or Tea Time, man. I like his takes, man. I like he adds a little bit of comedy with his takes. He have a name for people. MSDNC, like that shit is crazy. Like that shit had me rolling. Stuff like that, man. I think I don't think Due Distance was there, but Nick and Rome was out there. Shout out to them, man, and shout out to all the protesters out there, man. I know the police state, man. They are trained by the IDF to, like my mama said, the devil is there to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what the police is there for, to kill, steal, and destroy. To kill as many unarmed black and brown people as possible. To steal, steal our freedom. Well, steal our right to protest by pepper spraying us and destroy. They want to destroy us too. The police state. Okay, gal. What I'm going to talk about is Michelle Obama's DNC speech. Now, I talked about Bernie the last time. Bernie, same old Bernie. We need to get money out of politics, and everybody needs a right to health care and education. Just the same shit. And like my boy Slater always say, you always talk about the problem, but you need to talk about the solutions. Like, we know what the problems is, Bernie. We know that we need education reform. Well, not reform. We need college for all. We know we need Medicare for all. But how are we gonna get there, Bernie? The Demo Dummies know the Republicans. They both work together, right, people? They're not gonna get it done. So what's the plan? But you had a movement behind you, Bernie. You had a movement. My friend Ty Peasant, she knocked on doors for you. She donated to you back then. Rome made. He probably he campaigned for you. He made campaign videos for you. Nick campaigned for you. Sabby donated to you. Well, I discovered you in 2020, so I'm late to the party because 2016 I voted for, as they say, Hillary Clinton. Not Hillary Clinton, Hillary Clinton. Oh man, I got on the Bernie train late, but after he became a cook and back behind his best friend Joe Biden, I said, fuck this shit, man. That's why I vote third party. A lot of people have no faith in third party because the way the system is, the two evil, corrupt parties have it on lock to make sure that third parties or independents won't get on the ballot. But that's why one thing I kind of really disappointed with the third parties and independents is they should all came together and form one ticket, so that way, you get to 20% of the vote. That'd be huge. Like, instead of maybe Jill Stein get the 5, Claudia get the 4, 1 or 2, and Javin Sherman get the 1, or Cornel West or whoever. Should have formed one ticket, but it is what it is. I support Claudia. I know y'all probably know that because she has to fight in us. She out there on protest. Jill Stein is too. Both of them out there protesting the one Gaza. Shout out to both of them. I wish we had ranked choice voting so I could vote for Claudia and Jill Stein, but his sister, man. Yeah, they want things the way they want it because anything that's changed. Where that's why they fucked Bernie campaign up twice. Like fucked them twice in the primary because they know that any little change, will fuck up their boss's profit margin. So yeah, y'all just got done doing tea time, so I decided, hell, why not do another pre-recorded audio show? These are cool. Twitter got me on lock, so be sure to follow me on Twitter at LateShowBoy24 and follow my alternate account at Conrad Dre. I post some bangers there too as well. So yeah, I'm finna get to Michelle Obama. Okay, guys, I got Michelle Obama's speech pulled up here. It's 21 minutes long. This is the only thing I'm gonna talk about, so I'm gonna play the whole speech in its entirety. I'm gonna probably know everybody and their mama seen it, but if you want my perspective on it, here it go. I'm gonna pause it. But if you missed it and you wanna watch it yourself, just search up Michelle Obama DNC speech. So I'm finna play it. She said something that's really interesting that I'm gonna get to, but it kind of like capping. It's cap, but I'm gonna get to it. But I'm finna play it. Here we go.
Something wonderfully magical is in the air, isn't it? Yeah. We're feeling it here in this arena, but it's spreading all across this country we love. A familiar feeling that's been buried too deep for far too long. You know what I'm talking about. It's the contagious power of hope. The anticipation, the energy, the exhilaration of once again being on the cusp of a brighter day. The chance to vanquish the demons of fear, division, and hate that have consumed us and continue pursuing the unfinished promise of this great nation, the dream that our parents and grandparents fought and died and sacrificed for.
Let me say this. I was looking at something on my phone. It's crazy to me that I like when people say this. No, my mama said this too. People fought for this country. They died for freedom, but like spying on us. You got the NSA spying on us. You got the deep state, doing the coups and shit. Yeah, that's freedom and liberation, all right. Like, I just had to put that in there. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
America, hope is making a comeback. Yeah.
Please, Michelle Obama. I don't be nice, because I really don't have a problem with Michelle Obama. She kind of like stay out of politics, which I think was helping her a lot, but yeah, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz is not no hope. Both are Zionists. Both are motherfucking. Hacks to the oligarchy, the donors. So yeah, there ain't no hope. What you're doing, Michelle Obama, you're promising people false hope, and that's not good.
To be honest, I am realizing that until recently, I have mourned the dimming of that hope. And maybe you've experienced the same feelings. Is that deep pit in my stomach, a palpable sense of dread about the future. And for me, that mourning has also been mixed with my own personal grief. The last time I was here in my hometown was to memorialize my mother, the woman who showed me the meaning of hard work and humility and decency, the woman who set my moral compass high and showed me the power of my own voice. Folks, I still feel her loss so profoundly. I wasn't even sure if I'd be steady enough to stand before you tonight, but my heart compelled me to be here because of the sense of duty that I feel to honor her memory and to remind us all not to squander the sacrifices our elders made to give us a better future.
Oh, our elders died for a two-party system that fucks over the American people, Michelle Obama. Sorry about your mom, though, but, you know, my condolences, like, out of respect. You know, I'm not that guy. But I'm just saying, like, our elders, you know, they had a bigger dream and promise for us, you know what I'm saying? But what the Republicans, Democrat are offering ain't shit. Republicans ain't offering me a damn motherfucking thing. Like, I live in a red state. They ain't offering me a motherfucking shit. When you're in a red state, most likely you gotta fend for your motherfucking self, which is hard. And if you're in a Democratic area, they give you crumbs, but you still motherfucking gotta fend for yourself. So, but our elders, they wanted us to be happy and prosperous. Like, I've been depressed last week. My headspace been fucked up because of life, man. You know, and I get, you know, people, like I had to cut some people out of my life because they going through stuff, you know, economic stuff and sickness, and like people are not doing well right now. Like, I know I'm getting off to a tangent, but I'm just, you know, the hope of the Democratic Party to change my life. We thought your husband, Barack Hussein Obama, was going to do that in 2008. But, you know, apparently, you know, Citibank told him not to do that. Yeah, Citibank, told him who to put in his cabinet. Like, deeply, deeply unserious shit. I'm gonna continue, man. I could talk about this all day. Like, again, like our elders, like my grandma, man, she wanted best for me. Like, right now, she probably just shaking her head. She know I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, I'm not struggling right now. According to the poverty statistics, I'm in the middle class, but I don't feel like I'm middle class. Like, okay.
You see, my mom, in her steady, quiet way, lived out that striving sense of hope every single day of her life. She believed that all children, all people have value, that anyone can succeed if given the opportunity. She and my father didn't aspire to be wealthy. In fact, they were suspicious of folks who took more than they needed. They understood.
Oh, so wait, your parents were still, if they were still living, Michelle Obama, my spectrum is something else. This is why people probably in the comment section calling me slow and stuff. Oh, so basically I look down on the current oligarchy that's withholding wealth from people like me and Ty President and, you know, Damien and other people. Like, they have the right. Like, I don't want to be wealthy. I want to be prosperous. I want to have enough money to live. I don't want to be rich. Like, after my bills and shit paid for and I got food in my stomach, I'm good, man. If I have extra money, I give it to mutual aid. I give it to my friends. You know, like my grandma, she did. My grandma didn't get shit. You know, she got my granddad's pension, but she didn't have much money. But she did that. She fed people. She went to the store and bought 4 groceries. Like, my grandma did a lot for people. And, you know, so yeah, yeah.
That it wasn't enough for their kids to thrive if everyone else around us was drowning. So my mother volunteered at the local school. She always looked out for the other kids on the block. She was glad to do the thankless, unglamorous work that for generations has strengthened the fabric of this nation. The belief that if you do unto others, if you love thy neighbor. If you work and scrape and sacrifice, it will pay off. If not for you, then maybe for your children or your grandchildren. You see, those values.
Now, it's good to have values. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But my thing is, you said scrape and sacrifice. Nobody in this country should have to scrape and sacrifice for nothing. Like, that just, I guess that's part of mama. She had to sacrifice for me, you know. My mom was poor. She wasn't rich. She wasn't wealthy. But again, like, my mama shouldn't have to. My mama should have her needs met to take care of me, like, without worrying. Like, same here. Like, the current state of America. Like, people shouldn't have to scrape and sacrifice. Like, people should live prosperous lives. Like, you know, it's hard for some people to go online and ask for mutual aid to pay a light bill or pay their cell phone or their internet. Because, hell, these days you need internet. You need cell phones and stuff. You need communication. So, you know, it's hard for people because, you know, it makes you feel guilty. Like, but currently, you know, the way our system is, you know, they want us to scrape and sacrifice, you know. We work hard, you know, you gotta have sacrifices. You shouldn't have to do that since America is the richest nation on earth. People shouldn't live on the motherfucking streets. You know what I'm saying? Man. Boy, I could go on, man.
Have been passed on through family farms and factory towns, through tree-lined streets and crowded tenements, through prayer groups and National Guard units and social studies classrooms. Those were the values my mother poured into me until her very last breath. Kamala Harris and I built our lives on those same foundational values. Even though our mother...
Oh, I gotta stop you right there. Now, Kamala Harris, you know, Kamala Harris then grew up poor. Her mama was Indian, her father was Jamaican, but her mama had some kind of wealth. Shout out to Sabby for that. Your family didn't have wealth, but again, like, you know, I had to debunk that because people watch this probably actually believe this shit because Michelle Obama is like the most tolerated person out of, you know, people don't like Barack Obama, her husband, rightfully so, and other you know, Hillary Clinton and all them, but I'm just saying.
Others grew up an ocean apart. They shared the same belief in the promise of this country. That's why her mother moved here from India at 19. It's why she taught Kamala about justice, about the obligation to lift others up, about our responsibility.
Yeah, Kamala sure did lift those people that those people that could have got off, but she hid the evidence and they didn't get off. Their lives destroyed over her because of her. Like, that's an evil motherfucker. Kamala Harris is, listen at me, y'all. Kamala Harris is an evil motherfucker. Like, to do that, that's so deceitful ass shit. To hide evidence, to get people, black people off, right? For they get a chance to live their life, even though they are innocent. The chance to get their name clean, but you're gonna hide evidence because you need free labor for California. Yeah. Kamala Harris cares about justice. Okay. Damn, Michelle Obama, I thought you at least decent, but watching this, I'm getting turned off too.
Ability to give more than we take. She'd often tell her daughter, don't sit around and complain about things, do something. So, with that voice in her head, Kamala went out and she worked hard in school, graduating from an HBCU, earning her law degree at a state school. And then she went on to work for the people, fighting to hold lawbreakers accountable, strengthening the rule of law, fighting to get folks better wages, cheaper prescription drugs, a good education, decent. This cap.
Oh man, get the hell up out of here, Michelle. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do this. Don't do this. Gonna lie for this. Okay.
Health care, child care, elder care. From a middle-class household, Kamala worked her way up to become Vice President of the United States of America. My girl, Kamala Harris, is more than ready for this moment. She is one of the most qualified people ever to seek the office of the presidency. And she is one of the most dignified. A tribute to her mother, to my mother, and to your mother too. The embodiment of the stories we tell ourselves about this country. Her story is your story. It's my story. It's
her story, not my story, or not my cousin's story, or not my mama's story. You know, my mama gonna vote for this bitch because she's not Trump. Kamala is an evil motherfucker that I hate to say this. I'm raw and uncut here. Slept her way through. I won't say that. She'll say that. Oh my God. Come on, Michelle Obama. Come on now. And Kamala Harris is not no motherfucking idol for no kids, no little girls out there. Like, let's just stop the cap. Remember that guy on CNN said that it was on there with Van Jones. We need to stop looking up the politicians like they fucking celebrities too. Like, come on, man. You know, Barack Obama ain't no idol. Kamala Harris ain't no idol.
the story of the vast majority of Americans trying to build a better life. Look, Kamala knows, like we do, that regardless of where you come from, what you look like, who you love, how you worship, or what's in your bank account, we all deserve the opportunity to build a decent life. All of our contributions deserve to be accepted and valued. Because no one has a monopoly on what it means to be an American. No one. Kamala has shown her allegiance to this nation, not by spewing anger and bitterness, but by living a life of service and always pushing the doors of opportunity open to others. She understands that most of us will never be afforded the grace of failing forward. We will never benefit from the affirmative action of generational wealth.
Well, you should know about generational wealth, Michelle Obama. Your husband, black wealth decreased under your husband. Yeah, you should know about that. Like, generational wealth decreased under Barack Obama. Black generational wealth. Like, I know people now that their grandparents had homes, but they lost them in the 2008 mortgage crisis. Like, you know, man, it's crazy. Millennials, man, lived through some shit. 9/11, the 08 housing crisis. Iraq War, Afghanistan. Wow. I'm gonna continue. Just, yeah, generational wealth.
If we bankrupt a business or choke in a crisis, we don't get a second, third, or fourth chance. If things don't go our way, we don't have the luxury of whining or cheating others to get further ahead. No. We don't get to
That's brilliant.
That's the part I want to get to right there. Cheating? Oh gosh, she basically saying the Democrats don't cheat. Oh man, Democrats, we don't cheat our way. Man, Y'all gerrymander districts too. Republicans do it, but Democrats gerrymander districts. You remember this guy Bernard Sanders that just, man, he just cooked y'all like a little bitch, man. I always think the Democrats got a P tape or something on this guy. Like Bernie Sanders did something like horrendous, and they got that shit by his throat. The reason why he doing what he doing, I don't know, but I mean, I'm not accusing him of nothing. I'm just saying, y'all cheated him twice in 2016 with super delegates. What the fuck is a super delegate? Like, yeah, that's some cheaty shit right there. That's why Hillary Clinton lost, because of karma. In 2020, oh Lord, the second time y'all cheated him, Amy Klobuchar and Pete Buttigieg dropped out. Elizabeth Warren stayed in, and your husband, or Barack Hussein Obama, made phone calls and he orchestrated all that cheating y'all did. He screwed Bernie twice. So yeah, y'all cheat a lot. There's other instances too, but I can't think of them. Yeah, that one right there got me. That's what part I wanted to get to. Oh, we don't cheat. Oh my God, she just said this bullshit and these cuts right here on the screen, man. Oh, get out of here, man. Goddamn, man, this shit is a fucking cult. You know, that's why these people on the screen is called Blue MAGA for a reason.
Change the rules so we always win. If we see a mountain in front of us, we don't expect there to be an escalator waiting to take us to the top. No. We put our heads down. We get to work. In America, we do something. And throughout her entire life, that's what we've seen from Kamala Harris. The steel of her spine, the steadiness of her upbringing, the honesty of her example, and yes, the joy of her laughter and her light. It couldn't be more obvious. Of the two major candidates in this race, only Kamala Harris truly understands the unseen labor and unwavering commitment that has always made America great.
Unseen labor. Oh yeah, she know about labor. Michelle Obama taking dig. Yeah, lock up potentially innocent black men by hiding the evidence so they could do cheat labor for the state of California. Yeah, she know about that. Oh yeah, compared to the other guy, you know. Yeah. There's a lot of ways that Kamala is worse than Trump though. Like people just don't understand. Like Kamala is worse. Like both are bad, both are shit. But Kamala, she's like the shit she did as Attorney General in California. Like wow, that topples anything that Trump ever did. What write a op-ed about five black boys, which was a lie, which they got eradicated from. You know, they didn't do that. The Central Park 5, but okay. Oh my God. They got auntie out there.
Now, unfortunately, we know what comes next. We know folks are going to do everything they can to distort her truth. My husband and I sadly know a little something about this. For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us.
Oh God,
See,
here we go.
His limited, narrow.
Here we go with the fear mongering. Oh, Trump. Oh God. You know, I knew that was coming. Trump. Oh, Trump. Yeah, this evil dictator. Oh my God.
View of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black. Wait. I want to know. Who's going to tell him Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
Really? Black job? I'm still trying to find out what the fuck is a black job. Like, nobody on Twitter answered that question. I guess they don't know either. I guess that's supposed to be a joke, but okay. It wasn't that damn funny. God damn. Yeah, like, what, Michelle Obama, new comedian? God damn. Like, come on, man. Really? Really? God damn, man. These people are lames, man. That's so funny. Oh, the black, you fed up with a black job is it?
Look, it's his same old con. His same old con. Doubling down on ugly, misogynistic, racist lies as a substitute for real ideas and solutions that will actually make people's lives better. Look, because cutting our health care, taking away our freedom to control our bodies, the freedom to become a mother through...
Oh, God. Man, y'all have me lit today. You motherfucking Democrats. Y'all had 50 years to codify Roe v. Wade into law. The best time to do it was in 2008, when you had a supermajority in the House, you had a majority in the Senate, and you had a Democratic president. He said himself out of his own mouth, your husband, Michelle Obama, he said that the first priority is to codify Roe v. Wade into law. And then all of a sudden, when he got elected, he said that won't be a first priority. See, because his donors, because the Democratic establishment told him, nah, we're going to just campaign off of that. They use that to campaign off of. Like, they don't really give a fuck about the women that actually probably need a life-saving abortions. They don't give a fuck. See, y'all, that's what y'all do, you Democrats. Y'all make empty promises you know you ain't gonna do. Like, y'all motherfuckers couldn't even raise the minimum wage to $15. And hell, $15 is not enough to get a one-bedroom apartment anywhere in this country. So, fuck out of here, man. Just sick of the same rhetoric. No action. All bark, no bite.
IVF like I did, those things are not going to improve the health outcomes of our wives, mothers, and daughters. Shutting down the Department of Education, banning our books, none of that
Project 2025. Oh, God. Now we're on Project 2025.
will prepare our kids for the future. Demonizing our children for being who they are and loving who they love. Look, that doesn't make anybody's life better. Instead, it only makes us small. And let me tell you this, going small is never the answer. Going small is the opposite of what we teach our kids. Going small is petty, it's unhealthy, and quite frankly, it's unpresidential. So, why would any of us accept this from anyone seeking our highest office? Why would we normalize that type of backward leadership? Doing so only demeans and cheapens our politics. It only serves to further discourage good, big-hearted people from wanting to get involved at all. America, our parents taught us better than that, and we deserve so much better than that. That's why we must do everything in our power to elect two of those.
Hey, that guy look just like Cat Williams. Holy shit. Like Cat Williams.
Good, big-hearted people. There is no other choice than Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. No other choice.
There are actually other choices. It's a variety of choices, but the media that's controlled by corporations, which the corporations controlled by you, blackball those those candidates. We actually have 3: Jasmine Sherman, Claudia, and Cornel West. Wait a minute. And Jill Stein, 4. Wait a minute. Claudia, Jill Stein, 4. We got 4 third-party / independent candidates, and she said Democrats are the only choice. Like, yeah, they just fucking cap. Oh man, that's why I always say, man, we need to get off online and educate people that there are other choices. You know, that's what I'm gonna tell my coworker when he comes on the Andre the Man show next week, actually on Labor Day. I'm telling him, man, that's other choices, man. He said he said like everybody else said, hey, my life was better when Donald Trump president. Yeah, and pretty sure people's lives were better. Yeah, over time it decreases because both of these parties, like Ty Peasant says, are wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, no change. Oh my goodness gracious.
But as we embrace this renewed sense of hope, let us not forget the despair we have felt. Let us not forget what we are up against. Yes, Kamala and Tim are doing great now. We're loving it. They're packing arenas across the country. Folks are energized. We are feeling good. But
yeah, it's called the honeymoon phase, but wait till September 10th when she debates Trump and look like a damn fool. Like, when people see who Kamala really is, like, she can't answer questions. See, the Kamala you get now, you know, coconut tree Kamala, she riding off those coconut tree vibes. You know, those videos that TikTok pushes out on the algorithm because those acceptable content, not compared to my content, which it ain't good. I'm not a great content creator, but, you know, Afeni's content, Afeni should get way more traction on TikTok than what she getting. It's ridiculous, you know, but it is what it is. But I'm just saying, the coconut tree vibes and, you know, that's what's, you know, that's what she riding on. But the debate, when she really had to answer questions, she won't do interviews, she won't do press conferences, but she got to do the debate, and she gonna make a fool out of her fucking self. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, man.
remember, there are still so many people who are desperate for a different outcome, who are ready to question and criticize every move Kamala makes, who are eager to spread those lies, who don't want to vote for a woman, who will continue to prioritize building their wealth over ensuring that everyone.
Yeah, there are sexist people out there. But again, she's a woman. I ain't gonna vote for her because she's a woman. That's not, well, a lot of people ain't gonna vote for Kamala Harris. Like, you're not getting that. Like, what are her policies? Is she gonna end the war in Gaza, permanent ceasefire? Is she gonna make sure it'll be a one-state solution, a right to return, like that? You know, and she gonna make policies to change people's lives? Like, not because she's a woman. I'm sick of fucking identity politics, man. Jeez.
Has enough. So no matter how good we feel tonight or tomorrow or the next day, this is going to be an uphill battle. So folks, we cannot be our own worst enemies. No. See, because the minute something goes wrong, the minute a lie takes hold, folks, we cannot start wringing our hands. We cannot get a Goldilocks complex about whether everything is just right. And we cannot indulge our anxieties about whether this country will elect someone like Kamala instead of doing everything we can to get someone like Kamala elected. And Tim, they have lived amazing lives. And I am confident that they will lead with compassion, inclusion, and grace. But they are still only human. They are not perfect. And like all of us, they will make mistakes. But luckily, y'all, this is not just on them. No, this is up to us, all of us, to be the solution that we seek. It's up to all of us to be the antidote to the darkness and division. Look, I don't care how you identify politically, whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or none of the above. This is our time to stand up for what we know in our hearts is right. To stand up, not just for our basic freedoms, but for decency and humanity.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I know, you know, like really, if you really look at the policy wise, like when it comes to having health care, having a right to live, like housing, having education, like Democrats and Republicans actually agree on the stuff. It's just the problem is that you mix culture war with rhetoric bullshit from both sides, to be honest with you. Republicans are racist. All Republicans are racist, the Democrats say, and then the Republicans say the Democrats want your child to be a cat or a horse and all that bullshit. Like, just shit just to divide the country. Like, the country as itself is unstable as it is. It's like one fucking spark and a whole hell break loose. Like, we there. We still far from a revolution that we certainly desperate, us on the left, the serious people on the left, not no infighting motherfuckers trying to get. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, none of these policy issues I said should be red, blue, green, purple. But I hate to say this, but two coats, you know. Oh man, we're almost done with this shit. Thank God.
For basic respect, dignity, and empathy, for the values at the very foundation of this democracy. It's up to us to remember what Kamala's mother told her. Don't just sit around and complain. Do something. So, if they lie about her, and they will, we've got to do something. If we see a bad poll, and we will, we got to put down that phone and do something. If we start feeling tired, if we start feeling that dread creeping back in, we got to pick ourselves up, throw water on our face, and what? We only have 2.5 months, y'all, to get this done.
Yeah, hopefully in 2.5 months, Kamala fall on her fucking feet. Now, I fuck Trump, but I'm just saying, like, I'm pretty sure after this debate, yeah, we gonna see a different thing. Yeah, her poll numbers are up. She's winning, right? I'm gonna do a 270 poll map next time I get online. But yeah, do something. Yeah, instead of supporting. My headphones always die. Damn. I look better with the headphones on, but as I was saying, like, instead of supporting Kamala, we could do something. Organize our communities. Tell our people that's not online or not into politics that both sides are fucking them over, which they should know that by now. I think most of everybody know that both sides aren't making their lives better. Their lives are obviously getting worse. It's gonna get worse. Climate change is worse. Just organizing in playtime is over, people. Like, shit is going to hit the fan. That's why we wanted this guy to come on the ATP network. He is a survival savant, but we got a new guy. His name is, well, the other guy, he ain't with us no more. But this new guy, his name Damien, he got survival stuff. You know, when the shit come, man, we gotta be prepared, man. We gotta be prepared. The revolution will not be televised. We need to get people ready for the revolution. Obviously, the sad reality of it is that we won't have all of our comrades there because, people are insecure in their own ways. You know, they can't work with this person. The purity test. They can't work with this person because they tweeted something about the Holocaust, which made them uncomfortable. Or this person here, they said something about MAGA communism. I mean, like really, like we worry about fucking some loophole dude said MAGA communism, or somebody tweeted some quote unquote anti-Semitic, and all of a sudden we can't work with them people. Okay, like so you can't, like, that's saying we can't work with a Republican. Like, no, I'm not saying work with a white supremacist. Oh hell no, fuck a white supremacist. Fuck them people. Them people ain't gonna work with me. They hate my guts. They hate me because I'm black and ugly. But I'm just saying, like, somebody that's a Republican, have Republican ideology. I have Republican friends on YouTube. We disagree, but you know, but we cool. Like, I'm not that type of person. I'm just saying, like, we got to come together. We got to work together. Not what the fuck Michelle Obama saying. She talking about the demo dummies. But us as the left, we got to come together. I'm just saying, people that just learning about being on the left, like communists, Marxists, we got to come together, man. Time running out. Almost done, y'all. Might finna cut this off. Sad to say that.
Only 11 weeks to make sure every single person we know is registered and has a voting plan. So, we cannot afford for anyone America to sit on.
One thing that gets me, I got a lot to say, is that the same people that shame you because you have your own mind and you say you're done with the two-party system, really you're done with electoralism on a federal level as it is, they shame you, call you names, saying you're gonna be the reason why Trump win, which I didn't vote for. I'm not the reason why Trump win. I vote for third parties, or independent. I don't care Trump. I don't like Trump either. But they call you a Trump supporter because you don't vote for Kamala or Biden, but they sit in line for hours. It just make any sense. Sit in line for hours just to cast a vote for a person that don't give a shit about them. If they see them on the street, they bodyguard gonna push them away like they're a piece of trash. Like, just unserious. You know, I'm not telling you not to vote. I'm a vote, you know, third party, but you know, I'd be better off being like Rome and just fucking just be in the streets, feeding people, clothing people. That's what I want to do. Because electoral politics, man. I love politics. This is my peace heaven from people. But man, you get out there and vote. Just a lot more you can do than vote. You can come together with your community. You can build a garden. You can vote on a local level. Oh yeah, local level. I ain't talking about that. Like look at your state ballot initiatives, man. Like, do stuff like that. Let's say weed on the ballot in your state. Weed is good. It's better than alcohol. You know, it's better than alcohol. It's better than, you know, it helps you. You know, it relaxes you. Weed is good, even though they said weed is a gateway drug, which is bullshit. Vote for weed, or maybe some kind of like a public option in your state. Some states have that. You know, vote for that. Like, just vote on a local level. Prioritize voting on a local level over voting on the national level. That's all I'm saying.
On their hands and wait to be called. Don't complain if no one from the campaign has specifically reached out to you to ask you for your support. There is simply no time for that kind of foolishness. You know what you need to do. So, consider this to be your official ask. Michelle Obama is asking you, no, I'm telling y'all to do something.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it there. Yeah, y'all, that's Michelle Obama. Yeah, let's take Michelle Obama's advice. Let's do something. Instead of voting for Democrat or Republican, let's go to the community. Let's educate the masses. Let's feed our community. Let's clothe our community. Let's donate to them via mutual aid, you know. And also, too, about mutual aid, y'all, can we stop worrying about what people do with the money? If you got the money to give, that's great. That's wonderful. But some people actually want to vet people. Like this, remember I said about the purity test? They want to do purity tests on people. Oh, you got money because you got oat milk, you got a blunt. Wow, they got a blunt. Wow, how much gram of weed is $20? Wow, $20 blunt. Wow, that's a whole lot of money compared to you giving $27 to a politician who don't give a fuck about you. So, and also too, y'all, don't give to get. Give because of your heart. You know, I think a lot of people misinterpreting like, oh, I gave $100 to this person, they owe me back. No. When I give to my friends, I don't expect them to give me a damn thing. I give it because I love them. I love them. They love me. One of them, you know, they push my stuff out into the algorithm. They don't have to do that. Like, you know, they retweet my stuff. I need to do the favor and retweet their stuff back. That's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, y'all, that was Michelle Obama. Just typical Democrat rhetoric. You know, when they go low, we go high. I disagree with that. That's it for the episode 100 Man Show. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna do AOC. I might just do all of them, but I want to do AOC next. Oh God, AOC showed her ass. She's establishment now. I might do Michelle's husband, Barack Obama, and should I do Hillary Clinton? I can't stand her no more. I used to vote. I used to like Hillary Clinton. Like, yeah, I used to like her because I was a shit lil back then. Now I'm a fucking communist, you know. Yes, I'm a communist, you know. Labels don't matter at first, but once you preach to people, labels do matter. So, yeah, y'all. Shameless plugs again. I got a podcast, Real Recognize Real, available on all major platforms. Donate to my best friend / CEO of the ATP Network, Ty Peasant. There's a cash app on the screen, Liz 4285, man. Any amount helps, man. You know, and also Trina Pan, she going through. Donate to her too. I put the link will be in the description below, and that's about it. And also, yeah, the publicist K, that's his cash app right there. I borrow 11, and also the new guy. Damien, he's on the ATP network now because he's so intelligent, and he said he's willing to do some work for the show. That's what we need. Finally, somebody to, instead of showing my ugly ass on the screen, Damien, donate to him on Twitter. So, yeah, guys, that's the end of Andre the Man Show. I'm your host, Andre Morton, signing out. Have a good one. And thank you for watching the ATP